Welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself, Dr. Kannan, working as Assistant Professor in Department of CSE, Vidyajyoti Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Today we are going to discuss the basics of full stack development. First thing we need to understand what is full stack development. In this statement, full means it is complete, stack means it is bunch of technologies for what? That is development. So the complete bunch of technologies which is used to develop both front end as well as back end, we used to call that is full stack development. Full stack developer means the person who is excel in both front end as well as back end. We used to call full stack developers. There are different type of tech stacks are there, but the most popular three tech stacks are given here. One is MERN stack, second one is mean stack, third one is Maven stack. What is MERN stack? M for MongoDB, E for Express.js, R for React.js, N for Node.js. If it is mean stack, then same M for MongoDB, E for Express.js, A for AngularJS, and N for Node.js. Maven stack means MongoDB, Express.js, V for Vue.js, N for Node.js. Here you can observe one thing. The similarity here is all the three tech stacks, the first place, second place, and the third place. MongoDB, Express.js, and Node.js. It is same in all the three tech stacks. But when it comes to the third position, if it is MERN stack, we are going to use React.js. If it is mean stack, we are going to use AngularJS. And Maven stack means we are going to use Vue.js. That is the difference. First thing, MongoDB, it's self-explanatory. The DB part, it is document-oriented database. Everything is represented in the form of document, right? And next one is, what is Express.js? Express.js is a backend framework. What is framework? In general, not only here, in general, framework means on behalf of the developer, it's going to take some responsibility, right? So that is the need for frameworks, right? So here Express.js is a backend framework. And next one is React.js. What is React.js? React.js is a library which is used to develop single page applications. I will let you know what is single page applications in later point of time. But time being, React.js means that is front end library which is used to develop single page applications. And next thing is Node.js. The most important thing is when I'm going to uh, put a question like what is Node.js, the different type of answers I used to get it from the students. But what actually the Node.js is, it is just runtime environment at server side, right? Node.js, what is Node.js? It is runtime environment at server side. So mean stack means MongoDB, Express.js, Node.js is same. Only thing is AngularJS. And React.js, AngularJS, and Vue.js, these three used to develop the or used to design the front end UI part, user interfaces. The next thing is, if you want to become a full stack developer, what are all the stages stages are there, and what are all the technologies you have to learn? First thing, stage 1, you have to learn HTML. Stage 2, CSS. Stage 3, JavaScript. Stage 4, if it is MERN stack means React.js, or if you want to become a mean stack developer, then stage 4, you have to learn AngularJS. Stage 5, Node.js. Stage 6, Express.js. Stage 7, MongoDB, the DB. So you may have a question like, so three different type of tech stacks are there, but which one is a front end technology, which one is a back end technology, and what is the DB? This three-tier architecture of MERN stack clearly explains you the technology which is used in client side, server side, and what is your DB, right? So first one you can see, what is this? This is React.js. So client side we are going to use in MERN stack, MERN, React.js I am going to use it on client side. And Node.js, this is Node.js, right? Node.js, Express.js, and in addition to that, if you want, you can go with any other JS also. So these are all the things you are going to use at server side. What is your DB? That is MongoDB. Hope it is clear. If the same three-tier architecture you are going to make it for mean stack means server side and DB side there is no changes. Only the client side in the place of React you are going to use AngularJS. Now the most important thing is you might have heard about the terminologies full stack development, Java full stack, and Python full stack. Now, what is the difference between these three terminologies? If, for example, MERN, mean, or method you are going to use, right? So that is full stack, just full stack. And if it is Java full stack means the server side technologies, right? So in the place of Node.js, Express.js, you are going to use Java. For example, Spring or Spring Boot framework you are going to use in the same diagram. Only the server side is replaced with Java frameworks, Spring or Spring Boot. Then we can call it as Java full stack. Hope it is clear, right? Third thing is if it is Python full stack, then the server side, the technology is replaced with Django or Flask, right? So the three terminologies, full stack, Java full stack, and Python full stack. Full stack means either it might be MERN, mean, or Maven. Java full stack means only the server side is replaced with Java technologies like Spring or Spring Boot. Python full stack means again the server side technology is replaced with Django or Flask. Hope it is clear. The next thing is what are all the IDEs or what are all the tools we need to install first, right? So first thing is we have to install VS Code, Visual Studio Code. So what is VS Code? It is IDE for full stack development. What is IDE? That is integrated development environment. What is the need for this IDE? Let's say you are going to develop the full-fledged application. The application going to have a number of files, the JS files, JSON files, the DB related files, images. You can have the different type of files you are going to have, right? So how you are going to organize everything to integrate, you are going to integrate the different type of files. That's the reason we need IDE, Integrated Development Environment. That is nothing but your Visual Studio Code, VS Code. Hope it is clear. The next thing is MongoDB. And you don't confuse MongoDB and MongoDB Compass. Both are different. First you have to install MongoDB. That is the DB you have to download and install. Then what is the need of MongoDB Compass means? MongoDB Compass is providing the GUI to access your DB part. If you don't have a compass, right? Then terminal you have to interact it. But MongoDB Compass, as you are seeing here, this kind of GUI will be given to you. So we the developer feel more comfortable with this MongoDB Compass. So MongoDB you have to install. The next thing is MongoDB Compass. The third thing is Postman. What is Postman? That is a testing tool. Why we need this testing tool? When you are going to develop the applications, usually the developer will prefer to write the business logic. Means the backend technologies they started working, the backend business logic they used to write, and without front end, how you are going to test your applications, whether it is working perfect or not. For that, we need some testing tool. The testing tool is nothing but Postman. Hope it is clear. So you are going to install VS Code. The second thing is MongoDB and MongoDB Compass. And the next thing is Postman tool. In addition to that, you have to install Node.js. Node.js is the runtime environment, right? So the 7 chakras of MERN-Stack developer you are seeing here. First one is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, Express.js, Node.js, and MongoDB. I hope the concept is clear. Thank you.